Want to find out when the newest movies will be coming to a video store near you? Visit VideoETA.com. We know video.
Nurse, can you give me the chart for Lisa Williams, please?
Her H&H was very low. Do you want us to transfuse 2 units of PRBCs?
Yes, stat. You doing all right, Dr. Smith?
Fine.
How's the family?
Good.
Good.
Hello?
Dr. Smith, our patience is wearing thin. We still need the information you have.
I don't know who you are, and I don't know what information you're talking about. I wish you would quit calling me.
Boys, Dr. Smith, the boys.
The boys? How do you know about the boys? Who is this?
Dr. Smith, I don't want to have to take drastic steps. Now, I'm warning you.
All right, boys, I'd say we got the rabbit on the run. There she is. That's her. Just settle down, Bartowski. All right. There she goes. Stay close. Let her know we're on her. Let her get out to deep water. Shit. She's made us. All right, speed her up, push her along. Okay, boys, no mistakes. Drop the gun, Dr. Smith. This isn't necessary.
Stop!
It's been a long day, Dr. Smith.
Yeah, hello. Everything okay? Shit.
Excuse me, sir. Did you see what happened?
No, we sure didn't. We just heard the shots and we came out to see what was going on.
Apparently walked over here, pointed a gun at us. Patowski. Excuse me a second. Okay. Donnie Hammond, what the hell are you doing here?
You know exactly what I'm doing here, Will. I'm checking out the fine work of our boys in blue. Another innocent black victim gunned down by white police.
Now, wait a minute, Mr. Roving reporter.
Now, you know it's becoming a familiar scene, Will.
Before you start printing up your usual onslaught against the police department, you should know that this so-called innocent victim pulled a gun on those officers, wounding one of them.
You got any witnesses?
Not that we know of. You know no one walks these streets this time of night.
Oh, I don't know, Will. Somebody might have the whole thing on videotape. They may have even beaten and raped her first.
That's real cute, Donnie.
Look at all the holes in that wall. You trying to tell me it took that much firepower to bring down a little lady? Looks to me like you guys didn't want her to get up.
Boy, oh boy. Looks like you're still holding a grudge against the department, Donnie.
You know, Will, I think you know me better than that. You guys did me a favor.
Hey, man, why don't you just go on home? We got a lot of work to do around here, and you'll just get in the way.
Okay, I'm gone. Don't you boys try to cover anything up now, you hear?
Donnie, get in here.
What's up, boss?
God damn it, Donnie, this is a piece of shit.
Carl, what do you mean a piece of shit? 3 white off-duty officers joyriding through the neighborhood run a prominent black doctor off the road. She, in an effort to defend herself, shoots one of them. Then they gun her down in cold blood.
You sound like you're working for one of those supermarket tabloids. This is a respected newspaper with 45,000 intelligent readers who want facts and not hype.
Carl, a woman is dead. What more facts do you want?
If you were still working downtown at the Post, I bet you wouldn't give that editor a story like this.
Yes, I would, because downtown at the Post, they know the difference between investigative reporting and pieces of shit. They don't sugarcoat everything like you do, Carl.
Oh, yeah? Well, that's why they fired your black ass, Mr. Know-It-All, and you still haven't learned shit. Always out to nail City Hall, huh, Donnie? Well, where's your compassion for the victim and her family? You don't care about nothing. And let me tell you something. You don't forget about that shit that happened to you, it's gonna eat you up like a cancer.
You know what your problem is, Carl? You forgot that young brother bounced your ass right out of the councilman seat in the last election.
I don't have to listen to this shit.
Yeah. And you were the mayor's boy, remember? The voters nailed you and the mayor's ass. So that's right, Carl. You got your ass fired, too.
Now, either you cover the story accurately, or I'll get somebody else to do it. And I'll have your ass down at the city park covering the next Little League game. And I mean that, Donnie.
Come on, Carl. Now, you know them white cops have been coming into the black community, harassing the people for years, man.
I hear you, son. And though this is a black-owned newspaper, our readers are not only black, but white, Hispanic, Oriental, Native Americans, and we have an obligation to all of them. The issue is, a prominent female physician was shot down by 3 off-duty cops. And everything you say may be true, but we don't want our community divided down racial lines because of what those cops did.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, the chief is having a news conference today, and you need to be there to find out exactly what happened.
All right. I'm on it.
Got chewed out again, huh?
Yeah, I'm beginning to think it goes with the job.
He's not gonna print your story?
Nope. You know Carl when it comes to City Hall. More facts. I'm beginning to think he thinks he still works downtown or something.
I can tell you one fact. The city still buys a lot of advertising from us. They help pay a lot of bills. I guess Carl doesn't want to bite the hand that feeds him.
Guess not. By the way, thanks for the call the other night.
Don't worry about it. I hope I didn't disturb anything.
Nothing I couldn't get right back into.
Well, excuse me.
Get your daily sun here. Daily sun. Daily sun. Daily sun. Daily sun. Daily sun. Get your daily sun. Daily sun. Johnny. How's it going, man?
Everything's cool, man. I'm on my way downtown to cover a story.
Oh, let me ride with you, man. We can check out some ladies along the way.
Nah, man, I'm working, man, and so are you.
Daily sun, miss?
No, thank you.
Woo! Yeah. That's a fine woman. I could do some things with that.
I gotta go.
Oh, I guess you don't do that, huh, Johnny? If you don't, I bet I could take your lady from you.
I'm gone, man.
Daily sun! Daily sun! Daily sun!
As you all know, at approximately 11:30 p.m. last night, 3 off-duty policemen were involved in a shootout with a Dr. Louise Smith, a pathologist at County General Hospital. During the exchange of gunfire, one officer, Lou Barkowski, was wounded. Dr. Smith was fatally shot and killed. All of the officers have been suspended from duty pending an inquiry.
Did they identify themselves as police officers?
What is Bartowski's condition?
Was she shot because she was black?
Blood tests were given to all the policemen?
The officers said they had just left a party.
Chief, had they been drinking?
Blood tests were administered to all of the officers as well as Dr. Smith. When the results are in, we will release them to the press.
Can anyone tell us how many times Dr. Smith had been shot?
I'm not sure. Maybe Captain Cook can handle that question.
Thank you, Chief. Yes, well, preliminary autopsies have indicated that Dr. Smith had been, was shot 11 times.
Why was she shot so many times?
Did an officer accidentally shoot Bartelsky?
Chief, are you avoiding the questions?
After our inquiry, I'm sure that we will know more details. Thank you all for attending. No more questions?
Yes. Chief, are you avoiding the questions? Are you stalling, Chief? Chief!
Looks like the press got their story. You know, I can't believe what you guys go through to try to discredit the police department.
Believe me, Will. Police department does a good enough job discrediting themselves.
Whatever you say, old buddy. You know, maybe you should have stuck with high school football. You know, catching passes. Because you don't got the stomach for this kind of work.
You know something, Will? You were an asshole in high school, and you're an asshole now.
Still all mouth, huh? Look at the evidence. The woman was carrying a gun, and she shot a policeman. That's a fact, boy.
You watch that boy shit, Willie. Remember, I kicked your ass in high school, and I'll kick your ass right now. Yeah, that's right, motherfucker, right here in front of City Hall. So what you got? Come on, motherfucker.
Hey, Donnie. What's going on, man? Long time no see.
Yeah, what's happening, Jimmy?
Is everything okay, Donnie? What's going on, man?
Everything's cool, man. I was just leaving. Punk.
Fuck you! Hey. Back up. Go on about your business.
I'll see you later.
Damn, Donnie, you and your friend look like y'all was about to get it on, man. Who was that dude anyway?
Ain't nothing, man. Just releasing a little pent-up frustration, that's all. One of your co-workers.
You mean he's a cop?
Oh, yeah, he's a cop.
You know, Donnie, since you moved uptown, man, we don't hear from you in the old hood no more, man. What's the deal?
Oh, man, just taking care of my business, man, that's all. So what's happening in the hood?
It's all fucked up, man. You know, drugs, crime. It's really gone down.
It's the whole damn city, man. The whole fucking world.
You know, Donnie, every week, me and some of the other cops, firemen and other people active in the community, we get together at Reverend Price's church to talk about problems facing the community. You should come down, man, and join us. It'd be good to have a high-profile celebrity amongst us.
Oh, man. Yeah, okay, maybe I will, man. So, you heard anything about those cops that shot Dr. Smith?
Not too much. And I went to the academy with them guys, too. But after they graduated, they became distant.
Distant?
You know, they didn't want to hang out with the rest of us. It's like they joined the union after graduation like the rest of us, but they belong to this right-wing faction. Don't nobody like them.
It's weird, man. Thought all you blues stuck together. What, they get in some trouble or something?
Well, I never heard of them having any problems with the department. They never get written up for anything. They meet once a week down in the building down by the pier. If you ask me, they part of some local chapter of the Klan or something.
Klan? Damn, man, that's incredible. Say, listen, man, I gotta run.
Okay,
it's good
Donnie.
seeing you, man.
All right, man. Take care, man. And don't forget to come by the church, too, man.
Thanks, man.
All right.
Hey, you know it's hard to keep a good brother down from the hood.
I know that's right, man.
Well, Mr. Hammond, I basically told the police all I know about Louise. Louise worked for me for 5 years. She was a very dedicated worker and minded her own business.
Was she the wild, reckless type that would go around waving a gun at people?
Oh, no. No. Here, I can't even imagine Louise carrying a gun. That'd be so out of character for her. I find it very hard to believe she actually shot someone.
Did she make very many friends at work?
Well, no. I'm afraid not. No, Louise was a loner. She was very quiet and kept to herself. I couldn't even get her to let me take her to dinner. She always had to go home. Her job and her family were her life. It's going to be extremely difficult to find someone else of her caliber to fill her position. This is Dr. Hines. Okay. I'll be right there. Well, Mr. Hammond, I have to get back to work.
Well, thank you very much, Dr. Hines. I really appreciate you taking the time out.
If there's anything I can do, please don't hesitate to call me.
Thank you.
Yeah, well, that's no problem. Sure. Yeah. Tell you what, can I get back with you on that? Okay, great. All right.
It's a pretty good piece you wrote on the Smith story. But I knew you could do it if you just did your homework. You know, I think you work better under pressure. I can't wait to find out what that inquiry turns out.
You know, the police department will water this thing down so much by the time that inquiry is over, we'll have a whole new string of murders to deal with.
I don't know. NAACP, the Urban League, and several other organizations are already calling the mayor's office for some answers.
NAACP? What are they gonna do? Picket?
That ain't funny. You'd be surprised to know how much clout the NAACP has in this city. See, when black people come together for a good cause, City Hall knows it has to come up with some answers. Anyway, you get on out here, because I got work to do. And I pay you too much money to be sitting around here yakking.
Oh, yeah? Show me the money.
And we have 2 more weeks to go.
Let's go eat.
Your treat.
Yeah, when are you gonna pick me up? Okay, 7:30 is fine. Where are we going?
I treated last time.
Okay, let's go Dutch.
I hate surprises. Fine. 7:30 is fine. Just call first. I might be in the shower. Okay, bye.
Why don't you go on over to Gladys and get us a good table? All right, I see that.
Yes. Okay.
Jay, what's happening, man?
Hello, Donald.
Any new fashion trends today?
Today? Donald, you know fashion trends don't just pop up overnight.
I see. Say, man, won't you do me a favor?
Donald, you already owe me $20.
Come on, BJ, $10, man.
You know what you need? You need a part-time job. Now, you obviously have a little problem with your finances. You're always broke right before payday. Now, I hear they're hiring male dancers down at Bottoms. Now, the tips are fantastic. I mean, look at you. You'd be fantastic at it. Come on, what's the problem? It would take care of that little gap that you have in your finances.
Yeah, it's very funny. And he's stripping. So come on, man. You gonna loan me the $10 or what?
Now, what have you done for me lately, Donald?
I promise I'll pay you all the money I owe you.
I know you will, I know. Because if you don't, I'm gonna take it from you. In trade.
Don't worry, I'll have it.
Have a nice lunch.
Thanks, BJ. Thank you. So these guys, they meet every Thursday down at the pier.
I don't know, Donnie. Maybe you should call the police.
Oh, Shell, these guys are the police.
What did Carl say?
You kidding? You think I'd tell Carl about something like this? He'd be on the phone to City Hall so quick it'll make your head swim.
Hey, Donnie, how you doing, man?
Man, what you doing here, man?
I was just in the neighborhood and I stopped by your office. They told me you were down here. I hadn't heard from you in a couple of weeks and I was wondering if you was all right.
Come on, man, sit down. Oh, and Sam, I'm a big boy now. You don't have to go around checking up on me.
You ain't that big where I won't put you over my knee for not keeping in touch.
This is Rochelle, a co-worker of mine. This is Sam. He was a friend of my father's. He was with him when he was killed in Napa.
Hello. This is Jim Harris. He also knew your father. We were all in the same platoon together.
Hi, nice to meet you. Your father was a real fine man. We all miss Mo a lot.
Thanks. Thanks. So, what you guys all dressed up for? About to re-enlist or something?
No, not exactly. Once a month, a couple of us ex-Marines go out in the woods and play war games. You know, something to keep these old bodies active. You should come out and join us sometime, Donnie.
Me out in the woods all weekend, no bathroom, no radio, no TV, no women? Nah, it's not my style.
Okay. When you get our age, you start looking for a little more excitement besides radio, TV, and beautiful women like Rochelle.
Thanks.
Well, I'm just gonna have to wait until then.
Okay. But don't wait too long. Anyway, I got some guys waiting for me, so I gotta go. You take care of yourself. Give me a call sometime. Nice meeting you, Rochelle. And keep this boy in line so I won't have to worry about him so much.
Mr. Smith? I'm Donnie Hammond with the Daily Sun. We're covering the story on the tragic death of Dr. Smith, and I was wondering if maybe I could speak.
Don't you people have any respect?
Wait. I'm really sorry about what happened to your wife. I really feel as though there's some foul play surrounding the way she was killed. I just don't think that the police are telling all that they know. So please, if I could just have a few minutes. Thank you. Did you know that Dr. Smith carried a gun?
Yes, I knew Louise carried a gun. We thought it was a good idea because of all the crime around where she worked. I even taught her how to use it. I never thought it would bring her harm.
I just don't understand why they shot her 11 times. I mean, it's almost as though they intended to kill her. Did she have any problems with the law?
No, Louise strictly went to work and came home. She was a workaholic. Her life revolved around her job.
This just doesn't add up. I mean, was there anyone, any old lovers or boyfriends or girlfriends, anyone who might have a motive?
Mr. Hammond, my wife and I loved each other very much. There were no boyfriends or girlfriends. We were very faithful to each other.
What do you think? I mean, doesn't any of this seem strange to you?
I've been up every night trying to figure out this nightmare. First of all, I can't imagine Louise pointing a gun at those policemen for any reason. If she did, she had to be provoked, especially for her to have shot one of them. Then when those detectives came by, I found it strange they wanted to know what she was working on and if there were any papers or documents that she might have brought home.
They wanted to know what she was working on at the hospital? That is strange.
First of all, they come in here, no apology, no nothing, like she was a criminal or something. And they want to ramble through the house like she had something to hide. I told them, hold it right there, that I should be the one doing the questioning and the searching, and for them to get the hell out of my house and don't come back. They killed my wife, man. Those motherfuckers killed my wife. Oh, God.
Donnie, I don't like this. I don't know how I'll let you talk to me to come in here. You ought to let the police or somebody handle this.
Rochelle, calm down. What do you want me to let somebody else handle? These guys just meet here. They're not breaking any laws or nothing. Just wait here and chill for a few minutes.
All right, we're in business. I'll be right back.
I spoke with the professor today, and he said if we want the feds to keep funding our program, we need to get more servers.
I know the professor is very impatient, but I think we need to wait until the inquiry is over. I mean, so far, nobody suspects us. We need to become invisible.
Yeah, you're right. But we don't need anyone else like Dr. Smith snooping around. I got it.
Go!
What did you do? Why did you...
Go, down!
Donnie, what did you do? Why are they shooting at us?
Stop it. Make a left at the corner.
I hope we're on our way to the nearest police station.
Okay, make a right. Right turn, right here. Right here. Slow down. Pull over there by the church.
Hey, Donnie, you made it.
Jimmy, we were in the neighborhood and decided we'd drop on in.
Oh, that's cool, man. I'm glad you did. Come on in. Come on in.
Now, you would think that in the 1990s, we would not be faced with the same ongoing issues that our grandparents were faced with. Now, I know that some of us have done well for ourselves, been blessed with big, expensive cars, moved uptown, and feel that we've made it. Well, to those wannabes who think that they've made it, remember, we cannot afford to become self-consumed. God says, you shall reap what you sow. I warn you, do not be misled. Our power does not lie in the White House. Our power does not lie in the courthouse, and our power does not lie in the jailhouse. Our power lies within us, in our house. The only way we can deal with those other houses is if we get our house in order first. And if we first have our house in order, there's no country that can oppress us. There's no army that can defeat us, and there's no man that can stop us. Because we'll have the greatest power in the world on our side. We'll have the power of God.
Blood test results indicate the 3 police officers involved in the shooting death of Dr. Louise Smith did not have any alcohol or drugs in their bodies. The results on Dr. Smith indicate that large quantities of cocaine were found in her body. The grand jury inquiry has ruled her death as justifiable homicide.
Shit.
Donnie, phone call on line 2.
Sure, babe. It's Donnie.
Hey, boy. You better quit snooping around places that don't concern you. You don't want to end up like Dr. Smith.
Who is this? Who is this? Carl, some sucker just called me, threatening me, saying if I didn't stop snooping around, I'd end up like Dr. Smith. And I'm telling you, it's them cops that meet down there at the pier.
Somebody's threatening you. Why?
I heard them say they killed Dr. Smith over some serum for somebody they call a professor. I think it's the Klan or something.
Serum, the professor, the Klan. Look, you forget all of that nonsense. But if somebody's threatening your life, you need to let the police know.
God damn it, Carl! The police are the ones that killed Dr. Smith and are threatening me. Haven't you heard anything I've been saying? I'm telling you, Dr. Smith stumbled onto something.
God damn it, Donnie, now you're including the Klan. Now, I'm tired of this, and I don't want to hear shit else about the police murdering anybody until you've got the real story.
This is a real story, Carl. You think I'm making this up or something?
What man? At what pier? Did you see some cops? Who were they? Any tapes? Pictures? What?
No.
No! Just like I figured. Well, we just don't work like that around here, son. Now, I know you're harboring some bad feelings about what they did to you down there, but damn it, Donnie, let it go.
Carl, I promise you, man, this is not about me.
God damn it, Donnie, you sound like a raging maniac. Don't make this a personal crusade against the police department. Now, I worked down there for 15 years. And I know all the cops down there aren't good. But they aren't all bad either.
Carl, your problem, man, is that you've been working down there for so long, you think those guys are a bunch of Boy Scouts or something. Man, you gotta start calling it the way you see it, man, and stop kissing their asses for a few goddamn ads, man. Shit, man, we're talking murder here. Where's your compassion for the victim's family? What about the community? Hell, what about justice, Carl? And that little money that the city's paying us, man, that's blood money. Matter of fact, we ought to run all their ads in red ink. Carl, can't you see we're being paid to keep quiet, man? And you need to decide what the hell it is you're running around here, man. You running a newspaper? Some goddamn ad agency.
Who in the hell you think you talking to? You're gonna find yourself looking for another job, you ungrateful son of a bitch! What the hell are you looking at? You need some work to do?
There you are. Here's Steve. Thanks for coming by. You know you're all right.
I try to be.
And I appreciate it.
Well, I'd rather be here drinking wine than being shot at.
Look, I'm real sorry about that. I mean, that was stupid bringing you along with me.
Well, one good thing out of the whole evening was getting a chance to hear Reverend Price speak.
Man, that man really has a message, doesn't he? Really makes you think about your own priorities.
He does make you look at things from a different perspective.
My mom, She always taught me to do the right thing, you know, go the right way. I don't know, somewhere, somehow, I got to get more involved. I think she'd be happy with that.
You know, you never told me why you left the post.
Oh. Look, that's history, okay? Let's not bring up the past.
Seems like you and Carl bring it up every day.
Boy, don't mention Carl. He's really been getting on my nerves lately. My ex-wife, she really had a knack for making me angry. Seems as though Carl's acquired it.
Your ex-wife? Where is she now?
Wait a minute. Who's a reporter here?
If I'm being too personal, really. I mean, I was just interested.
Yeah, I'm just kidding with you. Look, take a look at this. This is my dad here, Mohammed. He was killed in Nam. That's Sam. And the guy you met the other day at the restaurant? Yeah, he really stepped in there for me and my mom after my dad was killed. He used to take me to ball games and everything. And after my mom passed, he was right there for me. Been like a dad to me ever since.
Do you miss your family? Ever think about getting married again?
I hadn't really thought about it, but who knows? Maybe if the right lady comes along.
So what do you call the right lady? Is this what you expect from the right lady?
Just thought it was getting a little warm in here, that's all.
It's for you I pray. The more I'm with you, the more I see we were meant to be together. You're free to love me. Every time I see you smiling face, I think about your love and warm embrace.
Rochelle, you are not going to believe this. We woke up and his wife came in. His wife came home. She'd been out of town on a business trip. He was married. Can you believe that? She was shocked. She had no idea. Well, I just rolled over and I said,
Good morning.
Good morning to you. Look, somebody had a nice night last night. Who brought donuts? I hope you brought me a chocolate eclair.
Yeah, you know, you could have said goodbye this morning.
You were sleeping so good. I didn't want to wake you.
Johnny! Get in here!
Close the door, son.
What's up, boss?
So, where do we stand on the Smith case? You do know Dr. Smith had drugs in her system and the police had none in theirs.
Well, don't you believe that?
Look, I want you to do some background checks on these officers. Check their police records for any previous problems, what they do after work. Just find out what kind of characters they are. Because I think we may have some foul play here. Because this shit is beginning to stink. 3 cops out at a party, and none of them have alcohol in their system. I think those cops are trying to hide something.
You do? I mean, you do?
So what you got?
Well, I spoke with Dr. Hines. That was Dr. Smith's boss. And he gave her a glowing report. Spoke with her husband, and he couldn't understand why they shot.
Yeah, look, he called here yesterday looking for you.
Mr. Smith called here?
Yeah, he wants you to call him. Say, look, wait a minute. Several community organizations are picketing City Hall today, and I want you to go down there and cover the story and get an interview with Reverend Price. Look, I know I've been light on him in the past, but we are a community paper, We have to support the people that we serve. And I wouldn't give a damn if those bastards never bought another ad.
You don't? Carl, are you okay today?
Look, you just get out of here and get me a story.
Sure, boss.
Hello. I'd like to speak with Captain Peter Cook. You tell him it's Carl Reed down at the Daily Sun.
Cook. Yeah, Steph, I'll take it. Carl, how's it going?
Peter, I need to know what's going on in the Smith case.
Well, we're still investigating, Carl. We'll let the press know when we're finished.
That's bullshit, Peter! A prominent doctor shot 11 times by 3 off-duty cops for no apparent reason, who said they were just leaving a party, and none of them have alcohol in their system, and she's full of cocaine?
Just turn that up, Peter. You people are stalling. What are you hiding?
Carl, you know these things take time.
Time my ass. That's a luxury we don't have. Now, I'm warning you, Peter. If I don't have some answers by tomorrow, I'll have you and the mayor's picture splattered across the front pages of this paper, letting the people know that you are deliberately dragging your feet on this case, trying to protect those cops.
Carl, the election's coming up this month, and the mayor doesn't need this kind of publicity.
Fuck the mayor. Peter, if I don't hear from you, our story will be in print tomorrow. And I'm not kidding. Tomorrow. Oh, and by the way, that ad you guys run recruiting minority officers, well, we are canceling it.
Will, get in here!
What's up?
Those guys down at the Daily Sun are getting too close. We need to do something about that.
It'll be my pleasure.
We're tired of the unjust treatment of the people of our community. We cannot afford to let these acts of police brutality go unpunished. Our police department should be held accountable for their actions. And our mayor should be held accountable for his.
Hey, Johnny.
Yeah, what's happening, man?
I don't see you for 5 years. I see you 3 times in 1 week.
I'm here to interview Reverend Price on that Smith shooting. Looks like he's gonna be a little too busy, though.
You two are really on that Smith thing, huh?
Yeah. Hey, I checked out those dudes that was in the police union over there at the pier.
Oh, yeah? How'd it go?
Man, them crazy fuckers shot at me, man. They must have thought I was a burglar.
They shot at you?
Yeah, they chased me all the way back to the church the other night. Say, you know anything about somebody called a professor?
Professor? No.
Dr. Smith must have stumbled on to something about some serum or somebody named a professor.
I don't know, Donnie. But if those guys did intentionally kill her, I know a lot of cops that would love to see them hang by their nuts.
Yeah, I would too. Say, man, I got a few more runs to make.
All right, Donnie. I'll see you next week at church, man.
All right.
It's all right, son. I got it.
Hi, they said you phoned the newspaper looking for me yesterday?
Yes, come on in. I got Louise's car out of the police pound yesterday, and this envelope was sitting on the seat. I read it, but it didn't make much sense to me. It's something to do with her work.
This is from the Center for Disease Control in Atlanta. It says there's not been any known research on the topic you referred to. Even though similar experiments have been performed on laboratory animals, all information has been inconclusive. I wonder what topic she wrote him about.
I don't know.
Can I keep this letter?
Oh, sure.
Hi. What's your name? My name's Donnie. What's yours?
Sean,
Hi, Sean.
do you know my mommy?
Sure. I know your mom.
She's gone, huh?
Sean, Mr. Hammond has to go.
See you, Sean. Dr. Hines, Mr. Smith gave me this letter from the Center for Disease Control in Atlanta. We read it and looked over the charts, but we really couldn't figure out what Dr. Smith was working on. We were hoping that maybe you could help us out.
I don't know. Let me see. Well, it says here something about research. I don't recall Louise conducting any experiments on anything.
Can you make anything out of those charts?
Well, I don't know. Let me see. These charts indicate individual results on each experiment. But without knowing what the experiments were on, these charts are useless.
Maybe if we contacted the Center for Disease Control, maybe they could help us out.
They wouldn't dare release any information. All the research there is strictly confidential. I worked very closely with Louise, and she never gave any indication of being involved in research. I wonder if she was working in conjunction with someone else.
I spoke with her husband, and he said that she spent most of her time here or at home.
One thing I can tell you about these charts is that her experiments involve various blood types.
So what does all this mean?
Nothing really. Could mean that she was working on anything from the common cold to birth defects. It seems that she was trying to isolate a certain virus. But who knows? At this point, all we can do is guess.
I'm going to need to hang on to that, Doc. Well, thanks, Dr. Hines. I really appreciate you taking the time out.
Anytime, Mr. Hammond. We really like Louise around here. And anything we can do to help will be no problem.
Thanks, Doc. Excuse me, I'm looking for Dr. Louise Smith's office. Can you tell me where it's located?
I was Dr. Smith's assistant. My name is Pam Crulla. Is there something I can help you with?
Yes, I'm Donnie Hammond with the Daily Sun newspaper, and I'm covering the tragic death of Dr. Smith. I was wondering if maybe I could see her office. You know, get a feel for where she worked, some of the people that she knew. You know, the human element side of the story.
Well, I can show you her office. It really isn't much to see.
Thank you.
Follow me.
So how long did you work with Dr. Smith?
Oh, Louise and I have worked together for the past 3 years.
You know if she was working on any research or conducting any experiments?
No, not really. She did work very closely with the medical examiner's office, conducting autopsies, verifying death certificates, just normal routine stuff. The police have been here a few times. I basically told them the same thing.
They were here a few times?
Yeah, first 2 uniformed officers, then 2 detectives from Internal Affairs or something.
So what else did you tell them?
Well, the detectives seemed to know more than the first 2. They also wanted to know about any research she was involved in.
They wanted to know about her research.
Yes.
I wonder how they knew she was conducting research.
I don't know. Probably the same way you know.
Well, no one else was sure about her research, but from what you say, these guys were pretty sure. What else did they say?
They wanted to know if I knew she was receiving threatening phone calls.
Threatening phone calls?
Yeah, I knew she'd been getting them. That's why she carried a gun.
So who were they from?
I don't know, but she did report them to the police.
Did she tell anyone else?
Her husband knew.
Mr. Smith knew.
Yeah, he's the one that gave her the gun. Well, here's her office. I told you it wasn't much.
Pretty modest for such a prominent doctor.
Louise was modest. The no-frills type.
Good old Mr. Smith. So he knew about the threats, huh?
He sure did.
What did those detectives want to look at when they were here?
Well, they looked through some of her files, and they took the reports on the boys.
I'm sorry, what boys?
The 29 black boys that were killed here a few years ago?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right. What was his name? Corey Baines. Yeah, he's doing life in prison for those murders. Why was she keeping a file on them?
Louise always felt there was a correlation in the way they all died.
What similarity did she think there was?
I don't know, but she felt there was something.
Well, I think I got a pretty good idea for where Dr. Smith worked and pretty much what she was working on. Thank you for all your help. I really appreciate it.
Sure.
Yeah, what's up, man?
What's up?
Say, man, I heard you been killing kids, man. What's up with that?
Man, fuck you. I ain't killing no kids.
Well, I tell you what, man. Me and my homies gonna kill a little something. Yeah, let's get that. Get
Hello. Carl, this is Donnie. Yeah, I'm down there at the County General Hospital. Seems Dr. Smith was working on some type of research that involved those 29 black kids that were killed by Corey Baines.
Corey Baines? That goddamn faggot. He's a disgrace to humanity.
She was also receiving threatening phone calls.
And speaking of threats, have you called the police yet to report yours?
Come on, Carl. You know I hate calling down there.
Donnie, that's an order. Call them now.
Yeah, I'd like to report I've been receiving threats on my life.
Hello, this is Detective Will Davis.
Will?
This is Detective Davis.
Will, this is Donnie.
Well, if it isn't the roving reporter.
Look.
I've been receiving threatening calls, threatening my life.
Now, why would anyone want to try to kill you, Donnie?
Look, man, you sound like you on the rag or something today, man. Just quit bullshitting and file a goddamn report.
Well, what's the matter, Donnie? Been snooping around places that don't concern you?
Snooping around. Snooping around. God damn it. Fucking Will's in this shit. Corey Baines. I'm Donnie Hammond with the Daily Sun.
The black newspaper. Well, I'm glad y'all didn't crucify me like the rest of those goddamn newspapers. Of course, y'all didn't help me either. Neither did the NAACP or the rest of those civil rights groups. You believe that shit, man? Getting convicted because of some fucking fibers found in some kid's hair? Kids wake up with shit in their hair every morning. Motherfuckers. And now, all the young brothers in here want to kill my ass because they think I killed those kids. You didn't? I knew some of those boys, man. I couldn't kill them. So what in the fuck do you want? An interview?
Nah, man. I'm not here for any interview. But Dr. Louise Smith was killed the other day. She was investigating how those kids were killed.
Wait. She's dead? Oh, god damn. You know, I knew that bitch was crazy. Coming in here telling all these stories about how I might get a new trial because she had proof the white supremacists killed them.
Louise Smith came here?
Yeah, she was here. Asking all these wild-ass questions about what I did prior to killing them. The woman was a freak, man.
So what does she think you did?
Look, man, the woman was sick. One sick bitch.
What, goddammit?
She said that each of those dead boys had a puncture mark or a needle mark and wanted to know if I was extracting any fluids from their bodies.
Needle marks? Puncture marks where?
I tell you, that bitch is sick. I ain't even thinking no shit like that.
Where, goddammit?
She said that those boys had a small needle mark on their nuts, like somebody was extracting something from them. I told her I didn't know what the fuck she was talking about. I didn't kill those boys. She said she could prove that those boys would be used in some type of genetic experiment.
Genetic experiment?
Yeah. She said that each of those boys were above average kids and had a certain body fluid that researchers found would slow down the aging process and help rejuvenate the cellular structure in the elderly. Some kind of shit like that.
Serum. Fucking you, serum.
Yeah. Those motherfuckers. She said the same thing was happening to all those black boys over there in Guyana. Said that they covered it all up, telling everybody that Jim Jones had them killed. Well, the same thing's happening right here, all around the country. That's what keeps happening to all those kids that come up missing. Come on, man. You know brothers don't go around killing black children. I don't believe this shit. These motherfuckers. They're killing the kids.
Did Dr. Smith mention a professor to you?
No. She ain't mentioned no professor to me.
I gotta go, man. I'll get back to you.
Look, man, you can't leave me in here. These motherfuckers trying to kill me, man. You have got to get me out of here. I'm a dead man, you hear me? A dead man.
I'll get back to you. Rochelle. Yeah, this is Donnie. Look, I need you to do me a favor. Go on the microfiche, look back about 3 years, back where those 29 black kids were killed. Yeah, I'm gonna need names and addresses of at least 3 of them. Yeah, I'll hold on. I'm out here at the Federal Building. I just spoke with Corey Baines. You're not gonna believe this one. Yeah, I'll tell you all about it at dinner tonight. Yeah. Okay. Billy Fisher, right? 8436? Okay. All right. Mrs. Fisher, can you tell me exactly how old Billy was when he was killed?
Billy had just turned 13.
Did you know the accused killer, Corey Baines?
I'd met him a few times. He worked down at the youth center.
Mrs. Fisher, I hope you don't mind, but can you tell me exactly how Billy was killed?
Billy was found in a wooded area off Highway 90. He'd been strangled. He'd been missing for almost 5 days when he was found. His friends say that Corey was the last one that Billy was seen with.
Mrs. Fisher, are you the one who identified the body?
My sister and I.
Did you notice anything different about Billy or anything wrong with his body?
The only thing I thought was wrong with Billy was that he looked real old. He looked like he was almost 10 years older than he really was. They say that his body just started decomposing, and that wasn't nothing unusual.
Did you notice any unusual marks on his body?
Not really. Mr. Hammond, why are you asking all these questions? Billy's been dead for over 3 years.
Mrs. Fisher, I just don't know. See, something just doesn't seem right. I spoke with Corey Baines in prison, and he still denies killing the kids.
I know. It was a lot of us that didn't think Corey did it either. He really cared about the kids. But when they found fibers from his carpet in Billy's hair, it seemed like he was the one. And everybody was wanting it to be over with. The families, the police, and everybody in the city. We were tired of all that killing.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Thank you, Mrs. Fisher. Thank you.
Each time it divides, a parent cell divides itself into A, 1 cell, B, 2 cells, C, 4 cells, and D, many cells. Okay, raise your hand if you know the answer, please. Okay, hands down, just let me get this for a moment, please. Look in the textbooks for the answers, the correct answer. Yes, may I help you?
Mrs. Nova?
Yes.
I'm Donnie Hammond with the Daily Sun newspaper. I'm sorry to interrupt your class like this, but I was wondering if maybe you wouldn't mind answering a few questions for me regarding your son's death, Raymond.
What do you want to know?
I visited with Corey Baines, the accused killer of your son and the other kids. You know he still says he didn't kill the kids.
Mr. Hammond, Corey Baines is a psychopathic killer. My only regret is that this state doesn't have the death penalty so he can get just what he deserves.
Mrs. Nolan, did you notice anything unusual about Raymond's body after he was killed?
Look, Mr. Hammond, I really don't want to talk about this right now. I've been in pain for these last few years. And look, losing Raymond has been difficult for my family and myself, so if you will excuse me, please.
Mrs. Nolan, I think you should know that there's evidence that indicates that Corey didn't kill the kids. And the real killers are out there free, possibly killing other kids.
When we, first identified Raymond's body, he had been dead for over 24 hours. The only thing that I noticed was the marks around his neck where he had been strangled with an electric cord.
Did you notice anything different about his body? I mean, older or something like that?
He did look older. But the medical examiner's office said that when a body has been dead for that period of time, it starts deteriorating and aging.
They said that, huh?
I really have to go. I'm sorry.
Mrs. Nolan. Thank you. Thank you.
Hello, Mr. Hammond.
Doctor, how are they?
Mr. Reed didn't make it. He sustained too many head injuries. It seems as though the entire ceiling just collapsed in on him.
Rochelle, what about Rochelle?
Miss Jackson has several minor bruises, and we're going to be running some x-rays on her. But I think she'll be okay.
Thank God. Thank God. Can I see her?
Only for a few minutes. They should be bringing her by here shortly. I'm very sorry.
Thank you, Doctor. Rochelle. It's gonna be all right.
How is Carl?
Can you tell me what happened?
I don't know. There was this explosion, and when I woke up, I was here in the hospital.
Damn, it's all my fault. Damn, those bastards. I'm gonna make them pay. Look, I gotta go. I'll see you later.
Yeah, I'm sorry about Carl, man. He was all right.
Yeah, I know. Sam, man, you guys gotta help me, man. I'm telling you, these guys are the ones responsible for killing the 29 black kids. Killing Dr. Smith. They bombed the Sun building and killed Carl.
Damn, Donnie, the story about the kids and extracting fluid from their testicles is just a little too unbelievable, man.
Captain, I know when we were in Vietnam, they had scientists over there doing genetic research on the Kong. Also in Angola. Those Cubans sent a lot of African prisoners over to Russia, never to be seen again. And it's true. Those experiments proved they aged the victims rapidly.
I know. I've seen dead animals that they were experimenting on with lasers. It's shocking what those beams can do. They were experimenting on prisoners even during World War II. Germany did a lot of experimenting on Jews. But doing it on kids in our own country just don't make sense, man.
I'm telling you, Dr. Smith found out what was happening and they killed her. Now they know that I know what's happening. They're gonna be coming after me, man. They bombed the Sun building thinking I was in there. Man, those guys want to kill me, man.
What do you want us to do? We're old vets, man. We haven't seen any real action in 20 years. The war games we play are just that, Donnie. Games.
Captain, check it out.
The body of another black youth was
Hey, man, turn that up.
today. 12-year-old Gregory Johnson's body was found off Interstate 90. Gregory was reported missing yesterday when he didn't return home from school. Friends say they saw him get in a car with an unidentified man. If you have any information regarding the identity of this suspect, please call the number on your screen.
Damn it, man. They're killing kids again. And the cops ain't gonna do nothing, man. It's up to us to stop them. I'm telling you, it's those cops and the Klan.
Let's do it.
God damn it, Will. That kid's body wasn't supposed to be found so soon. Oh, what did you do, just leave it out in the open?
We thought we hid it pretty well.
You thought. You thought. How in the fuck do you hide a body 10 yards off a bike trail, huh? You know, the election's coming up tomorrow, and the mayor doesn't need this shit. Cook? Yeah, Steph, he's right here.
Detective Davis.
Hey, boy.
Really moving up in the world, aren't you? Real man killing helpless kids.
What do you want, Hammond?
Yeah, I know about the professor.
I know about the youth serum. I know about everything.
You just won't mind your own business, will you? You know, maybe you should be out looking for another job or something. You should be tired of changing jobs, Donnie. It just doesn't look good on your resume.
Fuck you, you asshole. This is my business. Now it's my job.
Dr. Smith left some notes on the experiments.
She also left a pretty impressive list of names of everyone involved in the kidnappings, the research, and the experiments.
You must only be a flunky, Will. You didn't make the list.
You don't scare me, and you can't prove shit.
100 grand, Will.
Meet me tomorrow at the pier. You still remember where that is, don't you?
Do you have the money?
Yeah. 10 o'clock.
No reporters, no police, nobody but you. If anybody else shows, the deal's off.
You just make sure you have the money.
Be there.
Sam, I bought it.
Then with time, the squatters were no longer squatters, but owners, and their children...
Daddy, what's a squatter?
Well, son, A squatter is someone who takes ownership of land that's not really theirs. And the hunger was gone from them. The gnawing, tearing hunger for land.
Who's down there?
Sean, go hide in the closet now. Go.
Where do you think you're going? Huh? Big mouth? We thought we told you to keep quiet. Go get the kid.
Man, what do you guys want, man?
Shut up!
Shit. There's nobody up here.
Where's the boy?
He's not here. He's at a friend's house.
Don't give me that shit. Where is the boy?
Told you he's not here. He's at a friend's.
He's not up there, man.
Man, what are you guys gonna do, man?
We're gonna show you what we do with fucking niggers who can't keep their mouths closed.
But I didn't say anything.
Get up! Move!
I didn't say anything, man. Don't do this, man. What? I didn't say anything, man. Don't do this, man. Don't do this.
Hello? Anybody home? Mr. Smith? Hello? Shit! Shit! Sean! Sean, you're in the house! Come on, don't look, don't look. Mrs. Nolan, I need you to take care of Sean for the next few days.
Next few days? Mr. Hammond, this is a school, not a babysitting operation.
Sean, just go on inside with the other kids, all right? I'll be back for you. The people that killed your son, Raymond, killed his parents. And it wasn't Corey Baines either.
What?
They're probably trying to kill him right now. So please, if you just take care of him, just until this whole thing blows over.
God, oh, that poor child. Look, I'll take care of him for as long as you want.
Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate it. So you got the money?
I got it. It's in the car. Are you alone?
No, I got the fucking Red Army with me.
Don't get smart with me, you son of a bitch, or I'll blow your fucking head off.
Whoa, whoa. Look, man, just give me the money, man, and I'll be gone.
Donnie, you underestimate us. You must think we're fools.
Shit. Fuck.
Well, Black Beauty has awakened, huh?
It isn't the lady and child killers. You guys killed any men lately?
Shut the fuck up, boy! Now who have you told about the serum?
There you go, Will.
Damn, Will. Broke your promise, man. Where's my 100 grand?
Who have you told?
Fuck you, man.
Who have you told?
Hold on, someone's coming.
Dr. Hines. You're the professor? You son of a bitch. You set her up. You got her killed.
You foolish man. You're just like Louise, ready to destroy something you know nothing about simply because you think it's wrong. It takes the highest degree of moral courage to defy conventional morality in the interest of the greater good. You tell me, and be honest now, what are a few dozen street urchins compared to the advancement of all mankind?
Doc, professor, or whatever the fuck you think you are. It's too bad you don't think killing kids is wrong.
You must remember, those boys didn't die in vain. They all made valuable contributions to science.
Wait. Murdered him! Shut up!
Oh, that's enough, Will! That's enough! Mr. Hammond, who'd you tell about the boys in the experiment? And exactly what information did Dr. Smith leave behind?
Pete Cook. We're Carl's friend. His buddy. How could you just sit there and let him die?
That bomb wasn't meant for Carl, it was meant for you!
Before this is over, you're gonna wish I was in that building.
Let me take care of this piss hand right now.
Put it away, you know what? Put it away! Who did you tell? God!
Your mama.
All right, the Marines are already here, so we're gonna go around back.
I'll get him to talk.
Let's go check it out.
Mueller, come on, let's go! Doc, let me go. You're never gonna get away with it.
After I give you this, my boy, you'll tell me everything Dr. Smith told you. You see, this clever little concoction of mine will make you tell all you know, and then it'll kill you. A nice left-right 1-2 combination.
All right, Will, we got this. Go check on the professor.
You okay? Yeah, what took you guys so long?
I want to give you some time to question him.
You're very funny. Just get me out of here, man.
Okay, y'all ready?
Can you out? Yeah, okay.
Drop the guns!
All right. Fine. Drop this.
I never told you before, but your father took a bullet that was meant for me. That's right. He saved my life, Daddy. His last wish was that I look after you and your mother. I did my best. Look like you're on your own now, son.
Sam! Come on, man, Sam! Oh, shit.
The proof.
Shit! You find what you're looking for, boy?
Give it up, Will. Professor's dead. It's been enough bloodshed, man.
It's too late, Donnie. I've been past the point of no return for a long time. I'm in it until the end.
Put the gun down, Will. It's all over, man.
The game's never over. We're gonna keep killing those fucking nigger boys.
You want to see me beg? Huh? It ain't gonna happen. I don't think you want to go out like that. Guys like you are so stupid. You're always taking orders. You never know what to do on your own, though, do you? You make me laugh.
Give it up. Don't do it. Drop the gun. Drop the gun.
You're a paid monkey. That's all you know how to say is drop the gun. Can't think for yourself. Stand back, officer. You're not ready for this situation. What are you looking at?
You all right, buddy?
First of all, even though I've been offered my job back at the post, I will not be accepting it.
That's right. The community has contributed the money to help rebuild the Daily Sun.
and I will be coming on as the new editor-in-chief of the Daily Sun. And I intend to continue the fine work that Carl Reed has started. I intend to be the eyes and ears of our fine community. Now, as far as Dr. Hines is concerned, I feel that what he and his racist friends were doing was a disgrace to our country and to mankind. And I applaud the efforts of Dr. Louise Smith and Carl Reed and others who gave their lives to dispel this evil that had befallen our community. I also intend to fight to see that Corey Baines gets a new trial, and hopefully he will be acquitted. This is just a testimony of how good will always conquer evil in the end. Thank you. That's all the time I have for questions right now. Thank you very much.
South-southeast winds 7, barometer 29.95. Other temperatures, everybody is just about in the mid-80s from the north side all the way down to the bay. And throughout the western state, we're trying to warm up, but mostly cloudy skies, actually holding the temperatures down a little bit. Back to you, Jim.
Earlier today, police made a grisly discovery in the partially decomposed remains of yet another black teenage male. The cause of his death appeared to be strangulation. Police indicated they have reason to believe that this most recent killing could very possibly be linked to the previous murders of other young black males in our area. The question tonight in the black community, who is killing our children, and how many more are still missing?
How can we bring the love back in? How can we bring her back in the day? We used to love one another. Oh, I love you, young brothers. Stop killing each other.
Suicide, homicide, fratricide, genocide, kill the male, spare the female, hit Pharaoh's land, drugs, AIDS, guns, poverty, miseducation.
Genetically, genocide reminds me of the days of old when the